White House now says Biden was seen by his doctor days after debate. President Joe Biden was examined by his physician in the days following last week's CNN presidential debate, the White House tells CNN, despite the White House press secretary having said Wednesday that the president has had no medical exams since his February physical. Several days later, the president was seen to check on his cold and was recovering well, White House spokesman Andrew Bates said. On Wednesday, CNN had asked Karine Jean-Pierre in the White House press briefing whether the president had received any medical exams since his February physical, and the press secretary had responded, "We were able to talk to his doctor about that, and that is a no." A White House official adds when Biden was seen by his doctor after the debate, it was a brief check, not a physical. CNN on Wednesday did not ask Jean-Pierre whether Biden had had another physical since February, but rather any medical examination. Politico first read that Biden told more than 20 Democratic governors in a private meeting Wednesday night that he underwent a medical checkup after last week's debate and is fine. Questions about Biden's fitness for office and ability to seek a second term have swirled since his stunningly halting debate performance at last week's presidential debate. CNN reported Thursday that Biden privately acknowledged to an ally earlier this week that the next stretch of days are critical as to whether he can save his re-election bid. The White House and campaign have insisted the president is not considering ending his campaign. Asked about concerns about Biden's age, top advisors have repeatedly and emphatically cited his aggressive schedules during international travel as examples of his vitality and capacity to do the job at 81. The president's new explanation this week that he performed badly at the debate this week because of the grueling foreign travel before the debate, despite having had nearly 2 weeks back in the States before facing off against Donald Trump, has undercut that argument. Jean-Pierre did not mention travel fatigue and jet lag as factors for Biden's poor debate performance in Tuesday's White House briefing. On Wednesday, pressed by CNN on why she had failed to mention those issues, she blamed her focus on Biden's cold. "I was so focused on the call on the cold, and that's what I kind of leaned into and talked about. But yes, his schedule did have something to do with it. It was the schedule and the cold, and I was aware of that yesterday," she said.